Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Hello and welcome, everyone, to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Defense in press coverage. Looking for space. It's Hughes. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Moore will throw. Using his legs to buy some time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Oh, look out on the right. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end. But forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He wants to change this route. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man all alone. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Complete downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Back to pass, it's Childs. Firing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Extra point here will tie the game.
And a really nice job understanding, I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And he picks up what he can before stepping out of bounds at the end of the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. And they didn't get it forward and edge. Defense wins the battle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner. Got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Sparty. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore to the air. Looking left. He's got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae. Making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Looking for blockers. And he loses the football on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability. The ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants it all. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Childs. Going for it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ducks! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Here's a heat. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He's in there for the two-point conversion, and they trail by just 4. They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
The Ducks can really attack on this second and short. Moore will throw. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want. On the ground or ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, they're after him. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Under fire. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback moving. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Spartans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Slams it ahead. He goes airborne, and he's in there for the 2-point conversion. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have. Going over the top. Got it inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Moore to the air. Touchdown, Ducks! Fit it in the window for the score.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in this situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. To the air on first down. Looking deep down the right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Oregon! And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Fires one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Smarty.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets away from one, finds some space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Oh, he missed it. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's McCray. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. They'll immediately call timeout. Timeout, Oregon. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Moore will throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Moore to the air. Going for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bellin. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rushes on him. He'll get rid of it. He makes the catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The screen, he's got wheels. At the 40, there he goes. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Buys a little extra time. Took a shot as he threw.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Childs. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marsh. Touchdown, Michigan State. Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now the play fake. Looking for space to the left. Unleashes it on the run. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Moore will throw. Pocket breaking down. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be dragged down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
He's loose. There he goes. Inside the... and he just
their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Moore to the air. Finds his man. It's Garcia. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Dances away to buy time. Unleashes to the end zone. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. He's running free down the middle. The tag. Touchdown, Oregon. Once he got some room, it was over.
What an enormous